bugle, sound the cymbals. All my troubles in a thimble, I'm as happy as it's legal to be. Come on, kids, let's hear it for me. Get the tom-toms, start the drumming. Cue the chorus, keep 'em humming, 'cause I'm climbing off the limb of that tree. Come on, kids, let's hear it for me. For this overwhelming sensation, I could stand a standing ovation. Give my entrance cue to the band. Let's give a little lady a great big hand. So anyway, the challenge for this week's Super Better videos was actually to lip sync with one of our power-up songs. I am physically incapable of just lip syncing. I sing along to absolutely every song that comes on my iTunes. And actually, my roommates have probably heard that particular song several hundred times, would be my guess, over the last few years. That's a song that's called Let's Hear It For Me. It's from a movie and technically a show called Funny Lady, which was the sequel to Funny Girl, starring Barbra Streisand. And it is a song that has actually sustained me pretty much since I was about 10. My sister first did a dance competition solo to a different song from that soundtrack. So we purchased the soundtrack, and because I'm obsessive about things, when I have a new source of music, I listen to it incessantly. So I memorized that song fairly quickly, and it became something that I could turn on and sing along with whenever I was having a really bad day, particularly when I was feeling really bad about myself. And that song actually has really triumphant memories for me. When I was in high school, every year my choir teacher organized our school's version of a Pops concert. And my senior year of high school, no, not even my senior year of high school, my junior year of high school, I think, I actually asked my father to write out some sheet music for that song, and the choir teacher agreed to accompany me, and I sang that song. And it was really the first time that I'd sung in front of a group of not just my peers, but hundreds of people that I didn't know. And it wasn't, a huge crowd, a couple hundred people, all stuffed into the middle school gymnasium. But it was a huge step forward for me in terms of putting myself out there, not playing a character in a theater production, and not just singing one line as part of a choral group, but actually putting myself out there on stage, being the soloist, and just working to own a song completely. So there's a song that comes up really, really frequently on my iTunes playlist. Since we are at, almost week 6 now of Super Better, I have to say that my musical choices are actually becoming more and more important to me. My current epic win, which is my second, is a 20-mile walk for hunger here in Boston. And it happens Sunday, May 6th, which by my math is 5 days away because it's Monday night now. There are no words to describe how out of shape I am. And SuperBetter has definitely been really important in motivating me to go for walks and try to train a little bit. I am definitely pleased to report that I have lost 6 pounds since I started playing SuperBetter 6 weeks ago. So that's a pound a week. That is sustainable weight loss. I'm finding it easier, definitely, to make fiber-rich choices and to choose good sources of fats like avocados, which I actually love. And now I find myself having a reason, having motivation to go out and eat those. But when I go for walks, even though I know it's training and even though I know I can complete a quest or something by doing it, frequently if I get a mile into the walk, I start to think, okay, this has been a nice long walk, I'm ready to go home now. And I find that turning on my little iTunes encouragement playlist is a great way to get myself perked back up. I pick up my pace. I'm more likely to walk farther. I have a lot of really ridiculous bouncy songs. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I listen to J-pop. And I have a lot of Japanese boy band songs about fight on and good luck and you can make it and you're good enough for this. And I'm not going to pretend that I understand all of the words, but they're goofy and they're energetic and they get me motivated. So I definitely am really encouraged right now, especially because, you know, when I weighed myself yesterday for the tracker quest for the full plate diet and found out that even though I haven't really been able to log into SuperBetter as much as I would like, and I haven't been able to play throughout the day, once a day really is all I've been able to log in, and frequently less than that. I've noticed, there's proof. That is a number that proves that this is making a difference in my life. And I'm really enjoying it and feeling really successful at something, which honestly I did not expect, particularly after the last couple of weeks. So I guess it's so rewarding to come back to something. I had to drag myself to the scale and make myself step on it, and it was awful, and I spent most of the day trying to actually convince myself to get on the damn scale. But I'm doing it. I'm making choices, and when I turned on my encouragement playlist yesterday, when I was out for what was actually a 6-mile walk, and my legs were really sore, so Sunday's gonna be interesting. I turned on that playlist, and when I heard Let's Hear It For Me, for the first time in my life, I didn't feel like I was trying to convince myself of something. I really felt like I was celebrating myself, and that's a really good place to be.